tables are a communist plot to overthrow the government. That's why. Yeah, they're oppressive by nature. My dad used to build tables for years in a factory, and all he's got is dusty lungs and splinters. My mom, she's a table dancer, couldn't pay the bills. My dog hides under tables. So I'm an American. You have a problem with that?
You know, if you miss a shot, it's worth $100.
Come on, man. This is the easiest shot on the table. The table, the table, the table.
Table dive? Table diver! Loser in the corner pocket. He's in there!
What I noticed from the left, she was going to try to block me with the beer, and that's why I gave it a stiff arm. And then I kind of pivoted to the right, noticed that there was a group of people. They were in the way. So kind of forced them up at the shoulder, you know, with the forearm. And then just clear table and just see it and hit it, tuck and roll, and follow through. That's the thing, a lot of people don't follow through on it, and that's probably the key to a good table dive, is to follow through. My chiropractor, Joe, man, he loves me.
What we normally see on x-ray in an individual's neck is there should be a nice smooth curve, and the disc spaces should be nice and big, and everything should be in alignment. The back of the vertebra line up, and this normal curve is 35 to 45 degrees.
Actually, it's a good way of cracking my back. You know, a lot of times my back is kind of tight, and just by crashing the table kind of loosens it up. You know, some people like to stretch, and I figure this works for me.
Then what happens when you crash through a table is you lose that curvature on your neck, and you can see the change here because there's no curve in this one. And the disc spaces are still intact, and the vertebrae are still lined up, but now you have a loss of curvature.
I go there so often, I think as kids got their new cars, going through college and stuff like that.
What happens over time is, because of subluxations and joints not moving properly, the most affected area of stress is going to be losing the most amount of water and fluid integrity. So here you can see that that disc space is very, very small compared to the ones above and even the one below. So this one area is under a lot of stress because there's no curvature left. All the stress from moving the head is on that one level, and now we start to see bone spurs and bony changes.
Got a great relationship. He's glad I'm table diving. He might tell you otherwise, but I keep him busy.
And then over the course of time, that is just going to completely break down. And that is the whole degenerative complex.
I belong to you. I belong to you. And let's give it up for Mark singing a beautiful song to his girlfriend Jessica.
Oh my God, I think he's gonna propose to her.
And now Mark has something that he would like to ask Jessica.
Hey, that guy's proposing to the girl at the table.
That song doesn't fully tell you how I feel about you, but maybe this will.
That's when I knew exactly what I had to do. I couldn't, you know, there was no stopping me. I couldn't control myself. I mean, it's an art. I mean, why does Picasso paint? You know, why does Jordan play hoops?
Jessica, will you marry me?
She was gonna turn him down anyways. I just saved him the embarrassment. At least now he's got a reason to feel that she wouldn't marry him. Had nothing to, she wasn't gonna marry him. Would you marry him?
Will you marry me?
I know I wouldn't marry him. You wouldn't marry him, would you?
You again. You did this last week.
So what do they want with me? I'm not breaking the law or anything. There's nothing wrong. What's wrong with that? It's taking out a table, no big deal.
Diving on tables, if they break something, it'd be considered criminal mischief. They'd be breaking property belonging to somebody else.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming. We are here to say goodbye to Richard Kahalik. And although he was a poor man, we can agree that he was rich in friends, although you can't tell from this turnout. The golfing accident was a tragedy. but I feel it was God's fault. And although he looks disturbing, at this time I would like to invite you to say goodbye.
I'm going there to miniature golf, and it says hole 1. You're supposed to start over there. So I go to the top, and all of a sudden there, I'm in front of this funeral. So I didn't want to be rude. God forbid that I be rude. I figured I would just, wait for the procession and then just go on. And then as I found out, I knew the guy. Didn't really like him. As I said, it's a perfectly waste of a good golf ball.
I'm so sorry.
Mom, why is he laughing at Daddy? Oh, no, please don't.
I'm very, very sorry.
We're gonna have to pay for those.
Excuse me. I'll play through, okay?
Hey, wait a second, man. What are we supposed to do? I've never been to one of these things before. Heck, I can't even stand the guy. What a waste of a perfectly good golf ball.
No, it's all right. Just take a breath. Calm down.
Okay.
Go up to the table.
Wait, table? Table? Table diver!
Hey, that's the guy that ruined my proposal.
Yeah, that's the guy that cost me $100 at a pool game. That
Oh, my-
moron. Sit down drunk.
The adrenaline rush, I think it's pretty good.